All right, if everything's going right, we are live on YouTube. So, pretty exciting stuff. We'll be able to kind of check in as we go. Today, we're going to be talking about the online Comic Con. I'm going to share that with everyone, and then we're going to, if everything goes right this second time, be able to share a video I just made on TikTok, which I'm hoping we can get to right now. And here we go. Okay. Bear with us, or bear with me, I should say. Hold on. I'm just trying to navigate this because it's being a pain and not letting me see my profile because I made it a little bigger, so it's mad at me. There we go. I'll readjust your screen. I'm going to let this play, and this is what we're here to talk about today. Let's see if we can get rid of the echo. Make sure to follow us here on TikTok and stay for the rest of the video to understand what we're up to. So I'm very happy to bring this to you to talk to you about what's going on inside, including our search bar. You're seeing the mobile version for this video. Know that it is slightly different on a desktop. The menu shows immediately. For this video, I'm going to give you the look of it as you see it on your phone and your devices that travel with you. Now, the idea is that we're going to empower creators. So creators are going to be able to sign up for different roles with the site, from a contributor to an author to an editor. Each one of them will empower them to give you the information you need as a fan using the site. And they'll be able to upload using tags if they're uploading a comic. So they would use comic tag. They would use the news tag. They would use different things that they will be allowed to see to tag the content that they want you to see. And you as a fan can come to our site and go, oh, let me check out what's new in the comics section. Let me see Creator Alley. We'll get to that in a second. Let me see the comic book news and updates and comic book genres. Let me look for a book in a certain genre. And then we're even going to reach out to fellow content creators. Maybe someone makes a novel and it's not a comic book, or they make videos. Why not show some love? And we'll let them come on and actually put up content in there so they make other people aware, because we will always creatively rise together. And of course, you can see some of our TikToks and some of my silly faces that I've made doing those TikToks. And I will be using more cover title photos in the future, so you don't have to look at just my face. Some of those I look so serious in. And here's the menu that you can find. You can see Comic Con on TikTok or YouTube. Who am I? Find out who is Mr. AnderSiN by hitting that. My AnderSiN Creations. And mind you, if you get a PDF for me, I have a money back guarantee for you. That you'll like it, or I'll get you your PDF money back. I'm on Blue Sky. We Are Comics is where I sell some comics that I made with Mike Seeley and Continuum. So that's also a great place to support. Comic book attorney and business consultant, and the Independent Comics Hall of Creators and Indie Spirit Awards. All of those amazing things that I've done, taken part of, all available for you in our menu. And in the comic book section, of course, you can see my creations, which it would be nice if you checked out who I am as a creator, I'll admit. But you can find more than me in the Creator Alley, listed by our actual creative position: artist, colorist, editors, letterists, and writers. And yes, letterist is the first time I'm using it. I just thought it sounded better than letterer. And I'm listed in all of those sections, believe it or not. I've even been a colorist, but I didn't put myself in color or editor or artist for this go around, but I could. I've got those credits under my belt. You'll find me more under letterist and writer. And listing the roles, anyone can have a role now if you're a creator. We're going to start everyone off as a contributor, and then they'll go to an author, and then maybe even down the road helping others by being editors. All creators of comic books are welcome, including content creators. Promote your stuff. We have almost 60,000 subscribers to our site. And we have genres. And can comic books fall under multiple genres? Of course they can. But when we're having people tag their stuff, we really want them to narrow it down to where the audience would find it very well, that it fits in very well, I should say. Like science fiction, we don't want, because you have a talking alarm clock, you to put your romance comic book there. And we have the top genres as listed by sales and opinions. So superhero, science fiction, manga, horror, and children's. But below all the different sections, you can actually put your comic book into the right genre to get the right audience, and for you fans to find the right book that suits your needs of entertainment. And please do follow this channel for more. Support creators. Don't wait for them to go on Kickstarter. Support them today by getting one of their books, maybe especially if a creator gives a money back guarantee. What do you have to lose? All right. Welcome to the brand new ComicCon Dots. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch it again. I'm here for live questions. If you know a comic book creator, feel free to share this with them, this video, or this information. The videos that I meant the video that we just watched. I'm here for questions about it. We'll talk about it as long as you guys want to. Comic-Con Online is here. It is designed to empower the creators that want to join it. They'll be able to control their own press for this. We do have, and I'm trying to share with you guys, and you'll have to, we're on live on Zoom, which puts us on YouTube as well right now. So I'm trying to navigate the different things that you guys are looking at and experience. And I'm here for any questions you guys have. And I'm trying to keep up with the questions. So feel free to ask. This is meant for the creators to get their own shine. One of the things that we've been lucky enough to do over the last few years is get a substantial following. I mean, it's not in the millions. And I'm going to try to bring up that screenshot for you guys. Now, I apologize that this is the screenshot the way it is. It is the only fair way to show it because it doesn't show anyone's email. Oh, does it not say it? Okay, so at one point, I guess, oh no, there it is. 59,604 humans have signed up for the site. I've said that out of that, honestly, because of the way I basically didn't do much with the site for a year, and we get thousands of views a year with no new content. With that said, probably out of those 60,000, almost 60,000 subscribers, 2,000 are very active. They're the ones who are checking in. They're still on the active subscriber list. They haven't turned off the email notifications. I don't know what it'll be when a lot of people start uploading their own stuff, but it'll be definitely more active. And the reason I'm not chasing anyone down to do this is because I want to see what they come up with on their own. This could fail spectacularly, and guess what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay taking big swings and seeing what happens because I think life is more interesting when you are allowing yourself to try new stuff and possibly failing at it. I'm okay with failing. I'm not okay without trying. So we have the main page goes to these main 5 categories. And the way that they're working is that we're going to be using what is, and you can see it right here, tags. And these are the most popular tags. 7 Deadly Questions was something we did early on. I hadn't used tags in a few years, but thought it would be good to go back to this. So this would be the comic book tag, even though you don't see it, and you can see the edit tag right here. So tags are one of those things that you could find on our main page as well. And I'm going to show it to you. We have a search bar right here. And if we just did comic book, it'll bring up everything that we've ever tagged or mentioned it. And it's going to bring it up from newest to oldest. So you could literally see. So comic book genres explained was the last time we put a title with comic book, and the last issue of Comic Book Advocates. And and we had kind of closed and stopped calling ourselves comic book advocates in this, and it was time to move on to something new. And that was almost a year ago. And in that year, we still got views, and I barely used the site, trying to figure out what the next phase of us helping comic books was. So for a year, I sat on a site, and it has a lot of archive stuff. As a matter of fact, if you look at our archives, we go back almost a decade now. And I can see TikTok's not seeing what I'm saying. So I'm going to move it over. This is all of the times we have posted. Now you'll see, like I said, in 2024, I really wasn't as active. There were certain months, September, August, when I was moving last year, July, I didn't post a damn thing. Um, Even in 2022, I don't think I completed a full year, to be honest. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. No, I got 2022. But 2023, we missed months. So we had January, February, March, April, May, and then June, July, no, August. Yeah, October we missed, September we missed, and then we came back. And 2024 was a lot shorter. But with you as creators, and please do tag your creator friends, I'm giving them access to 30,000 subscribers, 60,000 subscribers. I'm trying to see if anyone's asking us any questions. I want to connect with you all, but to be honest, I'm not always getting that super connection with all of you. So I'm trying here to reach out. Um, but I can only answer the questions that you guys want to answer or ask. And let's see if I can over post on TikTok. Because this channel in itself, while we can go live, okay, it does say Illinois followers. But here we are, ask questions. This empowers fellow creators. And the biggest problem I've had is that I've given creators this opportunity and they don't do anything with it. And that's on them. And this is my opportunity to build a place that we own, isn't going anywhere, and people can post things. And as more people post, and as the site begins to pick up momentum, more people will get the opportunity. But it takes effort, and that's the biggest problem with creators today, is they do not like putting effort in. They want everything to be simple, post it one place and become a millionaire. And that is not the grind of comics. I remember I built this, and this was more built, honestly, for other people. It was something I didn't take advantage of. Trust me, that has changed. I will be taking advantage of the opportunity. And if this fails, but it's just somewhere I'm putting stuff out, I'm okay with that. But if you want to be a contributor, if you want to put your stuff on a site with thousands of subscribers already there, just reach out. Just hit me up. If you guys got questions, these lives are always better when we have an interactive audience. Because trust me, I can just go live at any point right here and just show off my TikTok page and show all the things that I'm creating. I can come live every day, not interact, and just play videos. That is 100% something I can do. And you can find our TikTok right here. And then I could just play the videos. And here, watch. My name is Mr. AnderSiN, and I create comics. I also happen to be someone that people listen to, and I educate about comic books, and I help other creators. But more importantly, I focus on the love of comics, which means you, the fans, are the ones who help steer me. Now, I create comics about desires, monsters, and more. And I give a money-back guarantee on all my PDFs. I also am a huge person that, well, not a huge person. I've been on a diet. Thank you very much. I met a huge fan of comic books. I'm a person who has dedicated a lot of my life to it. So this channel is about also interacting, being fans together. So we can learn to make comic books. We can talk about comic books. We can talk about what spawns out of comic books, which is TV and movie. We can talk about fandom. We can talk about geekdom. We can get nerdy with each other on this channel. Yes, there's a giant teddy bear behind me, and I'm 46 years old, and he is the mascot of my kink channel. You might have seen me here on TikTok talking about kinky things. That's not what this channel is. This is the Comic-Con on TikTok, Comic-Con online. So if you have something that you want me to look at, hit me up in the comments, like in the comment of your video. Just say, Comic-Con, what do you think? I'm here for it. I know that like everyone wants a polished video, and I'm good at doing that at times, but I'm also just a human being who's neurodivergent. I also suffer with depression, anxiety, ADHD. So I want to be here for fans as well if they ever are feeling overwhelmed and want to know how I handle certain situations. Not that I always handle them the best. I want to be a creator that you come to and have conversations with, because that's what I liked on Meta. And right now, I'm leaving Meta. This is going to be for a lot of things, my new home. I'm going to be here and on Blue Sky. That's really it. I'm on YouTube. I can't figure it out. I keep trying. I'm live on YouTube right now and no one's watching. Isn't that sad? And I think it's because you have to spread your YouTube. You don't get a natural audience, but I want to change that. I want to earn that follow you give me. I want you to follow my channel over on YouTube, Comic-Con online. And I want to do that because I think that I have a unique perspective, being neurodivergent, being a creator. All this is actually things I've worked on. I have credits in every one of those books. I've created most of those characters, except the clips. That's the first time I got to play in someone else's sandbox and use their toys as the writer. But Cat Dad and Supermom is mine. Barbara Unleashed is mine. And They Call Us Monsters is mine. And Cat Dad and Supermom down here, it's about my autistic son. So, if you need help with your child, comic books are a great way. I don't want to take up all your time, but I do want your questions. I want you to interact. This channel is for you. If I wanted to just sell comics, that's what I would do. I've decided to not just do that, but I want to sell my comics too. So if you guys are interested, they're all for sale. Money back guarantee on the PDFs, 99 cents only. And I have to do that. As a creator, if I want to keep creating, I'm going to have to keep talking about my comic books. I'm going to have to keep pitching you. And I hope you can forgive me for having to say it so often. But if I want to have the world see what I'm creating, I need you, the readers, to read it and then tell people about it. Word of mouth, networking. I'm here for it. I appreciate you all. Seriously. You're all fans like me. We all get excited. 2020, I spent literally 5 to 12 hours a day entertaining people to keep them from feeling less alone. And it's one of the proudest moments of my life. But right now, I also want to get these books to be sold, because this is me. This is who I am. If there was ever going to be an obituary for me, this would be it. It's all the things I've created, because I put so much of myself in there. So when I'm doing this channel, that's what this is about. Welcome to Comic-Con on TikTok. My name is Mr. AnderSiN, and I create comics. Welcome to the brand. These are some of the comics I've made. I'm selling them as a PDF for $1 each with a money-back guarantee. It's that simple. All I need is for you to want one and spend it up. These are some of the comics I've made. I'm selling them. And look, I get some. I'm just saying, if you're actually against Trump, but you're agreed. And
sometimes we deal with drama.
I am in a feisty mood. So let's do this. What's more important, the art in a comic book or the writing in the comic book?
I'm about to lose my damn mind. There ain't no damn way. Avengers Secret Wars will feature Tobey Maguire's
Well done, Marvel. You hit the mark.
I'm looking for some art friends. Do we?
That is because. Are you sure? I am in a feisty mood. So let's do this. What's more important, the art in a comic book or?
Sorry, for some reason this thing is moving on its own.
TikTok thing taught me something. It did that. Taught me that we need a place that is our own, that can't simply be taken away. It can be passed on, maybe, sure. Also taught me that I should have aimed the camera up because apparently I got laundry on the ground. But the important part of this video is that I adjusted to go a little higher, is the fact that we need to have a space that is our own as creators. So I had an idea. I called my site to ComicCon long ago. This ain't new. This ain't just happened. This ain't Tuesday. This started years ago. Years and years ago. I was calling ourselves the Online Comic-Con, the site to end the reboot culture. And here we are now, almost 10 years later. Can you believe that? Still can't. 9 years. 9 years ago, we began this journey. So what if we did something different? What if we gave every single creator off their credentials and we let them control what they wrote? What if we use pictures as icons, as buttons that someone can push? And what if at that website, we started it off as a Comic-Con that said Creator Alley, Merchant Alley, Other. And we'll do something fun with the other. And then when you hit Comic-Con, or you hit comics, I should say, you're taken to a section and then breaks it down. General comic book releases, you go there, top of that will have everything that's released. Wouldn't that be cool? And then comic book news, if we had anything that someone put up as comic book news, it would show up there. Wouldn't that be cool? You could put crowdfunding in. And then if you went to the different genres, you could find comic books that might be for you. So it'd be like walking into a cultivated Comic-Con where you could go down aisles that actually are about the same type of stuff. Because if you wanted a kinky comic, maybe you would go down and adult dynamics. What if you wanted a book for the kids? You go to the kid alley. All the different creators creating stuff. What if you wanted a book about superheroes, maybe like Wolf and Fox, a divorced duo trying to learn to co-parent a city while wanting to tear into each other, but having to work through it to co-parent the city they both love? What if you wanted the Hawaiian hero as a superhero? Or maybe you want monsters. We got monsters too. We'll put that in the horror monster section. And all we'll have to do to accomplish all this is properly tag things. Imagine if the control is in your hand as the consumer, not to be pushed somewhere, but to choose your own path. What if looking for certain types of books got easier because we kept adding tags and getting tags to even the microest of little pockets like kink comics, morals with farts? What if we could do that? Would that be something you'd be?
I'm about to lose my.
It more depends. Just welcome to 10 Minutes with Welcome to 10 Minutes with AnderSiN. I'm a comic book creator. I've been told I'm a great personality, and this is my evolution. We're going to spend 10 minutes talking about the things that are up in the ether. I'm not scheduling this necessarily as a daily thing just yet, but who knows? We're going to talk about the evolution of me as a creator and some ideas I have and me interacting with you guys. I do best when I have your questions and feed off of you. I have been known as the comic book advocate. I am a comic book fan and will always be a comic book fan. And I create comics, as you can see behind me, with the plethora of books behind me. There is a teddy bear here. I'm also the kink educator. And this is Puddles, who joins me on that channel. Today is not about kink, today is about comics, and I'm going to tell you about my evolution as a human being and as a creator. And I don't want to get into all the nitty-gritty. Let's just say that the journey has had a lot.
All right, we're gonna just quickly get a look at the site and probably sign off. Because all right, so it's getting mad that I'm sharing off some of our other stuff that we've done already. So I think we're going to sign off now. But you guys can kind of come in and check out what we got going on. And we want a more active community. So please ask us questions so we can build that community together. And just keep reading comics, my friends. Oh, crap. I just remembered that you guys didn't. Sorry. I thought this shut off.